Hello class, good day. For this video, we will be talking about stress distribution in soil, which is a topic in geotechnical engineering. Okay? So for this one, ang gagamitin po natin na method is Bossenesque. It uses the theory of elasticity to calculate the vertical stress under a point load in a homogeneous semi-infinite half space. So we have two types of load. We have due to concentrated load and due to uniformly distributed load. So the increase in our pressure due to our concentrated load, yung formula po niya is 3p z cubed over 2 pi, open parenthesis, z squared plus r squared, close parenthesis, 2.5. So if our load is a uniformly distributed, yung ating change ng ating pressure or increase ng pressure natin is 2q z cubed over pi multiplied by z squared plus r squared, then open and close parenthesis squared. So yung ating variables dyan, that is delta p, that is our vertical stress at depth z. So z is our vertical distance, p is our concentrated load na nasa ating soil surface. We have our z, which is the depth, vertical distance from our point load or our uniformly distributed load. And then we have our r, which is the horizontal distance from our point P, our uniformly distributed load. Then Q, which is our uniformly distributed load. So, ang mahirap lang dito, class, is just memorizing the formula. Pero pag alam mo na kung paano siya memorize, alam mo na yung formula, you can just substitute everything. Okay, so let us have our first example. Here we have a concentrated load of 1,800 is applied on the surface of the ground. By using Bossenesque equation, determine the following. First one, we have vertical stress increment or increase due to this load at a depth of 4.8 meters directly below the load. So, nasa baba lang yung ating hahanapin. Next, letter B, we have vertical stress increment due to this load at a depth of 4.8 meters below the ground level and at a horizontal distance of 3.7 meters. So, medyo may distansya na siya na horizontally, no? Then, concentrated load pa rin siya. Sa letter C, papalitan po natin yung ating concentrated load ng uniformly distributed load na 200 kN per meter. Then, yung kanyang distances is just the same with our letter B. Okay, let's start. For our letter A, syempre hindi tayo binigyan ng figure, tayo yung mag-drawing ng figure natin. So, we have our soil surface, we have our point load or concentrated load, and then yung ating hahanapan is directly below, which is 4.8 meters. So, yung formula natin, as we have discussed earlier, we have 3pz cubed over 2 pi z squared plus r squared raised to 2.5. So, substitute lang po natin lahat. We have our 3 multiplied by 1,800 kilonewton multiplied by 4.8 meters cubed divided by 2 pi 4.8 squared plus 0 squared kasi wala tayong horizontal distance. Then, to the power of 2.5 meter raised to 5. So, paki-calculator po. Then, tingnan natin yung kanyang unit. We have kilonewton, meter cube over meter fifth. So, ang mangyayari dito is cancel out yung meter cube. Sa baba is magiging meter squared. So, magiging kilonewton per meter squared or that is our pressure. So, change in P again is the change in pressure or increase in pressure due to this load at that certain point. So, I hope that you're done with your calculation. Our answer is 37.302 kilopascals. Ayan. Okay, so let's proceed with our letter B. The same lang din siya sa ating letter A. Ang kaibahan lang talaga nila is meron tayong horizontal distance na 3.7 meters. So, I hope na hindi nyo binura yung inyong kinalculate. Ang gagawin lang po natin, class, is to change our R with 3.7. So, kanina, we have 0 kasi wala siyang horizontal distance. Ngayon is magiging 3.7 meters. So, pakipalitan lang and then our answer would be Ayan, 11.625 kilopascal. So for our last thing na hinahanap is papalitan po daw natin yung ating point load ng uniformly distributed load na 200 kilonewton per meter. So therefore, yung ating formula is mag-iiba. Same pa din, no? 4.8 meters pababa and then we have 3.7 meters na horizontal distance. So yung formula natin, class, is 2q z cubed over pi, open parenthesis, z squared plus r squared squared. So let us just substitute everything to our formula. We have 2 multiplied by 200 kilonewton per meter multiplied by 4.8 meter cube, paki-calculator, divided by pi, open parenthesis, 4.8 squared plus 3.7 squared, then close parenthesis squared. So, ang unit nito, same kanina, no? Tingnan natin, we have kilonewton, may meter tayo sa baba, so magiging meter fifth to. So, we have meter cube, cancel out, cancel out. So, magiging kilonewton per meter squared or kilopascal. So, yung answer natin dito is 10.437 kilopascal. And that would be our final answer. Okay, so that's it for this video. See you again for the next one.